All right. This is part two. It says Leviticus 26 and 17. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies, and they that hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee when none pursues you. All right. So this is what happened to the Negritos, the so-called Negritos. All right. Of the Philippines, man. When the Malay came over them, man, they started getting slaughtered, man. All right. And reign over. The same thing happened over there in Malaysia, man. The Negritos in Malaysia, man. Same thing happened to them. All right, and you know, it says right here. It said, and these first Filipinos are most downtrodden, social marginalized of all Filipinos. All right, and Filipino, that's a bad word, man. All right, that's a bad word. All right, I come from King Philip, right, from Spain. I said right. It says, and most in need of urgent action, able them to survive in this society. All right. Okay. So they the most downtrodden, man. That's how you know who are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. And those are the ones that came on those slave ships, man. All right. I've seen another article. It was like years ago. They said that those slaves was Negritos. All right. They came over from Mexico, Malaysia. All right. All right, so you know, who else could it be? Cause they freshly conquered, and like I said, they were the first people over there. All right, but you know, get this Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Let's start with that. Come on, come on, come on. All right, it says Deuteronomy 28. 40. You know what? I'm gonna start with 43. All right, it says the stranger that within thee should get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. All right. Told the stranger, told me the other heathen nations, because we used to rule over the heathen nations in ancient times. All right. All right. That we should become very low. All right. Because we violate the laws, statutes, commandments. This is what happened to this in the Philippines, man. You had Jake over there. They got conquered by the other nation. All right. All right. It says, and no Malays, those are, I'm talking about the one that's not Negrito, those are Japhet. All right, Japhet. All right, it says right here, it says Deuteronomy 28:44. It says, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. It said, the most downtrodden. All right, it said, moreover, all the curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and shall overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments, statute which he command thee. And they shall be upon thee a sign and for one upon thy seed forever. So the curses, you say they was a downtrodden people, and they fit the curses. All right, they've been shipped over here to the Mexico. They've been shipped to also the Negritos, the Philippines, shipped to China. And who else, man? You never know. They might have been shipped to some parts of the Southern United States. Mexico, Texas was part of Mexico. All right, you got to think, man. They might have been shipped to Louisiana. All right, they might have been shipped to South Carolina, North Carolina. Man, you don't know. All right, because Esau's a lie, and he has this history. All right, and, it's obvious they, most likely got shipped to Spain. All right, Portugal. All right, but anyway, it says, moreover, all the curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee to overtake, that thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not to the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments, statutes forever. And they shall be a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Wonder, like, what's going on with these people, man? Why they always being conquered and everything? Why they the downtrodden, man? What's wrong with them? We set these programs for them, and they can't pick themselves up by their bootstrap. Or our own people say that, like, what the hell's going on? I don't have enough to eat. Everything go wrong. I try to do right. I went to college. I paid my dues society. I still can't get. I still can't get my shit together, man. You know, that's a wonder, man. Upon thy seed, singular, man. So only one um nation on this earth gonna fit these curses, man. And the prophets of the Bible does the Israelites, man. All right. The other nations of the earth, they don't fit these prophecies, man. All right. That's what these scoffers try to do, man. Especially these Jewish people, man. And who are the Amalekites, the head of Edom, and the rest of the Edomites, and even the rest of the heathens, and some of my people, man. All right. The curses fit a particular people. No, people are the Israelites, and they are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds. In this case, they are the Negritos. All right, which is another way of saying Negro. Negrito means little Negro. All right, what's going on with my internet, man? These all messing with my internet. All right, but anyway, let me see. There was some more stuff I want to read from this article. All right. Anyway, let me see. It was something else. All right. Let me see something else I had wanted to read. All right. I think this is it from this article. What's the other article at? Let me see. Yeah. All right. That. All right. So this is on the site africansource.com, africaresource.com. The Filipinos, Moorish history by Filipino. All right. The Don Wade. All right. So Don Wade, February 20, 2016. All right. It says right here, it said our ancestors in the Philippines were ebony black. From the ancient Pygmy tribes, Eta, Dumag, Manwawa, Tabagdu, etc. We even share their facial features, even though most of us rest were mixed with the Malo, Polynesian, Chinese, Spanish, and so our skin is now brown. I mean, it's a lighter shade of brown. Some of us, you know, because no such thing is black. You just dark shades of brown, very shades of brown, right? It says some of us have some Asian and European features too. All right. All right. So come on, man. Yeah, he's telling the truth. This is from a Filipino. All right. He's telling you how the original Filipinos look like, man. All right. Let's see. Yeah, get this right here. All right. And a Filipino brother on my former job, he broke down his history, man. He said, "Hey, man, we're brothers, man." He said the Spaniards came over and mixed with it. He said that's why someone's light skinned. All right, and they like Jake, man. I remember I had got into it with a 2/3 on the job. We was hot and screaming, man. There was a Filipino sister, man. She was crying that we were fighting, man. She didn't like it. That's how much she loved us, man. You know, cause she's our people. And, you know, and she said, I lost a number, which I didn't. You know, and she said you need somebody to. She basically said she want me her to speak good things about me, you know, to another hiring manager, you know, call a number, man. All right. This is the Negritos of the Philippines, man. There is Israelites. All right. And they're are brown people just like their ancestors, the Israelites in the Bible, man, like King David, King Solomon, man, and everybody else. All right. All right. This is how they look after the mixer, man. Some of them, man. But guess what? If they father's bloodline go back to the Negritos of the Philippines, man, they are Israelites. Okay. Who's this? All right. That's why I said they gotta be from the Nordic Kingdom, man, because the Nordic Kingdom probably had to go through all this mixing, man. All right. Let me get this. Now what tribe they could be, that's I don't know yet. All right, but they, hey, they could be. Um, so they met with Issachar. They gotta be from Nordic Kingdom, man. They love this with Issachar, man. All right. It says, Ephraim have mixed himself among the people. Ephraim's a cake not turned. All right. So you take a cake. All right. You get like a pancake. All right. So that's what happened when the Negritos mixed in with these other nations: Moab, Esau, Japhet. All right. And then later years, you had when the during the Vietnam War, you had Jake over there. You had American Edomites over there. You had Gad over there. You had just guessing. Probably had Ephraim over there. So-called Puerto Ricans. So-called Negroes, Judah. All right. Gad, so-called Native Americans. All right. All right. So that right here is cake. All right. And get pancake. All right. So what cake on turn? Pancake good. All right. All right. Pancake. Let's see. Pancake cooking. All right. So you got cakes, man. All right. Let's see, pancake turned. Let's see, pancake flipped. Let's go right here. Hope my internet working right and stuff, What's going on with it? All right. All right. You can see right here the pancake being flipped, man. All right. It's getting cooked. Okay. Oh, man. But anyway, you can see it right here, man, how they cooking. All right. And everything. Let's see if I could get this. What the heck is going on? Salak, let me see what's going on with this internet. Let's see. Anyway, continue. What the heck is going on? All right, but anyway, you can see right here with the pancake. You can see it. One's dark, the other side light. All right. The cake on turn right here. All right. It's like a cake on turn. All right. You see the light side of pancake. You see the dark side of the pancake. All right. That's what happens when you cook, man. That's what happens when you cook pancakes. So you cook a cake in a pan. All right. One side gonna be light. One side gonna be dark. All right. You can see right here, this creepy was another version of the pancake. All right. Okay. Okay, so right here, let's go back. Come on, this internet. It's a lot. Just bear with me, y'all. You know, these demons. Every time I go on the subject, these demons get roused up. All right. But anyway, it says some of us have some Asian and European features too. As I said, you can't go by skin color, man. You got all right. Go by the spirit. All right. It said there's an old Philippine story we still tell among ourselves how 10 Datu chiefs from Borneo arrived on the island of Panay in prehistory. Right? They was running away from the expansion of Muslim kingdoms over their old Silver Kingdom in what is now our kin nations of Indonesia, Brunei, and Malaysia. All right. So they was living over there, man. All right. Um, And that's when Ishmael went to the, I believe Ishmael went to the island stop, and then you had the people that was converting, man. All right, it said there the 10 Datus met the pyramid king of the original black Ati people called Maracudo, who traded some of his coastal land with Datu Puti, the prime minister Raja King Makat, Makatunu for a Salat Kano hat made of pure gold, silk, and other gifts, then honored the oath in the blood, or ritual would be called Sandugo. He agreed that the Atas shared the land with many thousands of Malay refugees called Visayans, and as the Senegal were already done, both groups Visayan were immediately to be considered as kin. So we intermixed. There you go, Hosea 7:8. The Attai who returned to the hills had a terrible harvest many years later. Famine ensued. They made their way down to the coast, and their Malaysian cousins, if you people remember that San Diego with them and provided their black kin with food and provision. The Attai feasted as a result of the end of the famine. To this day, the feast still exists, called Atahan to black, in which the Malay descendants of the 10 Datos in the Panay Island blacken their face in gratitude to dance to the rhythm. They dance with the celebrate Sandingos of the blacks and Malays. When the Spanish came, they forced the natives to dedicated to the child Jesus Santa Nino. But we families know the 10 Datu story. All right, and know the real reason why it's still before. All right, so right here you got the descendants of the Negritos who look like these Malays, and they black in the face like what their ancestors, man. All right, because they say they mixed in with each other, man. All right, and then right here it says what they were fleeing from Islam. All right, they fleeing from the hijab. All right, all right. It says right here. Let me get right here, Leviticus 26, 15. Right. Let me see. Not 9:113. I'll just put it on there. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. It says, I will scatter you among the heathen and will draw that sword after you, and your land shall be desolate and your cities wasted. All right, so I will scatter you among the heathen, right? So they was over there in Indonesia, Malaysia, and etc. All right. Let me see. It says right here, Leviticus 26:36, and upon them that are left alive of you, I will send a faintness into their hearts in the lands of their enemies, and the sound of a shaken leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee as flee from the sword, and they shall fall when none pursueth. All right, and they shall fall upon none as it was before the sword when none pursueth, and ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies. All right, and ye shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemy shall eat you up. All right, all right. It says right here, and they that left of you shall pine away, the iniquities of your enemy lands, and also iniquities of their fathers shall pine away with them. All right. So talking about when they was conquered over there, they was conquered. They get when I was conquered, they became the bottom society, a low caste, man. All right. All right, and the same when they brought over here to Mexico, they was what considered a low class, man. All right, in Mississippi, you had some Filipinos, man. Esau used to harass them like the so-called Negroes, man. All right, go back to right here. All right, it says where is it? It's our island became rich so much that the other agents call us Saranapi, the land of gold. It said one group visa moved north to become the Tagalog people, who are the people of Manila and our capital city. Their language is the government language now in our country. When the Spanish colonizers came in 1500, they changed this peaceful coexistence. This are the Tagalog, the main ethnic group of Manila, the upper class look when the Spanish arrived in the 1500s. All right. It says, note the black skinned chief or the brown skinned queen, two native groups in the Philippines, all gold, silk, and worn. It said when the Spanish came, they forced converted the mixed coastal Malayan population like the Taylors and vision to Catholicism, and the Ata fled. To the forest and island interior to escape Spanish. The Spanish then indoctrinated the coastal people against their own dark brown skin, and slowly self-degenerate culture appeared along with history which they was put onto sugar. Hold on. All right. It says along with history in which they was put onto sugar and hemp plantation, the Spanish soldier and priests and hacienda owners raped the serf women and stole villages, and many uprisings was quelled with bloodshed. Okay. All right. The mixed coastal Malaysian population, like the Taylors. It says, all right. And so you have to remember, up here it says, right here, let me see. Right here. It said broke groups, vision, eye tag were admittedly to consider kindred. So of course we intermix, all right? So the intermixed people, so among them, those that went back to Negritos, they was enslaved. So the rest of them escaped. All right, to the forest interiors, all right. All right, they end up on the plantations. All right, it's all right. So it's slavery, right? So it says right here, it said in the 19th century, it's like we won our freedom from the Spanish, right? What they really didn't, all right. It said Albert for a short while because the Americans then took over, and admittedly, all right, like I said, they ain't winning, not really, all right. They want to just transfer to another group of Edomites, all right. It says in the 19th century one, definitely 19th century, right? In the 19th, we won our freedom from Spaniards. All right, they really didn't read their freedom from Esau. All right, it's an Albert for a short while because the Americans then took over and immediately called us the niggers of Asia. All right, in some ways they were worse than the Spanish. This is how they depict us in the newspaper. All right, so they call them niggers, man. All right, and but nigger basically means black. Basically mean dark brown skin. All right, when you say black, mean dark brown. All right, that's what nigger means, man. You go to Acts 13:1. All right. It says right here, and now there was a church that was in Antioch, certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simon, that was called Nigger. All right, that's how you actually pronounce it. All right, you go to right here. Okay, you just write this how to pronounce it.
Strong's G 3526. Niger.
All right, yeah. So that's how you pronounce it, nigger, man, not Niger. All right, when bro, it's not called. Really, when somebody says I'm Nigerian, really they nigger. They nigger, right? That country that Nigeria is actually called Negro. All right, it means what? Dark. All right, black. All right, mean dark brown, man. All right, dark brown. All right, and this is how they and this is what Esau called them, man. All right, you go to let me see, Deuteronomy 20. All right, let's see, Deuteronomy 28. Go back to that. All right, it says right here. All right, it says Deuteronomy 28. Let's see. Thou shalt become a astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations where your house will be. What is that byword? Nigger. They call them what? The niggers of Asia. All right, and this how they seen them, man. All right, this how Esau. All right, made fun of them, made fun of they dark skin, but there's nothing wrong with they dark skin. All right, that's what Esau, he turned everything upside down. He made some fun, like something wrong with dark skin. It was really something wrong with Esau. Esau, that's why he called Esau. Esau means he is wasted is he. All right, or incorrectly, it's Ashawa, wasted is he. He has no skin pigmentation. That's why his skin is translucent. All right, his blood and flesh roll through, man. All right. So Esau turned everything upside down, man. All right. Like I said in Isaiah 29 and 15, 16, he turned things upside down. All right. So he, example, bywords. All right. Show you other picture of bywords, how they make fun of Jake over there in the Philippines. All right. You already showed that one with the hat. All right, let me see. For the Congress, let me see. This the Filipino cartoon. Let me see. Yep, race making and cook this off. All right, race making, colonial violence in the U.S. Empire, the Philippine American Wars, race war. All right, let me see. What's that cartoon that comic ad? Where is that, man? Where is it? Is this it? Let me see. All right, so there you go, right there. All right, he got on dark skin, got the big ass rings and ears and everything, man. All right, and mocking him. You see the spears, the axes. You see the background. He might scare, but he's almost scared to go over there and conquer those people, man. All right. It says right here, the anti-imperialist cartoon by Charles Neal seeks to illustrate the risk of incorporating the Philippines into the U.S. Republic body politic by casting the Philippine population as whole as savage and incapable of exercising political rationale. That's what Esau thinks. He thinks that Jake can't manage himself. All right, that's what he. That's that delusion he wants to believe. All right, it's an incapable of exercising political rationale is suggested because the Philippines' incapacity for self-government, imperialism could threaten the United States' own political institutions. No, you were scared that the Israelites one day they rise up. All right, that's what you was afraid of, and you lose your queendom, and it's colonies all over, man. All right, let's see right here. What that other cartoon? Yeah, this the one I seen in the school when I was a kid, man. The school books and stuff. All right, you see right here the government. You can see I think that's Cuba in the middle. That's the kid Philippines, and that's now let me go to it because it's so tiny and stuff. Let's go right here. All right, this one Esau was taking over. He would change everything, especially he would change the nationality of Jake, man. All right. He made fun of Philippines. Yep. And you can see it right here, man. You have I'm trying to get a close picture of it. Man. Alright. Let me see if okay, so that's Cuba, that's Puerto Rico. Alright, so that's Manasseh, the boy in the green shorts. Then next to him to the left, that's Ephraim. In the middle, that's Hawaii, Japhet. All right. Now you do have Jake among them, and in the left, that's the dark skinned guy. The pink, that's Jake's in the Philippines. Then you got like in the back, you have Gad they upside down. Then you have right there, you have Moab, dark skin. Right there, you have Jake. They already been assimilated in the education system. All right, you see a couple of them. All right. That's when Esau was taking, he was changing everything, man. Changing that. Right here, you got Judah right there scrubbing the window. All right. You got Judah scrubbing the window right there. All right. Okay. And what's I think it was some more cartoons. And let me see. I'm sorry, comics, cartoons, same thing, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's see another scene. What is this? Speaking from a spirit in the Philippines, see how he made his lip big and everything like that. Mark him for there's nothing wrong being dark skinned, but that's what Esau did. All right, and that's where this self hatred comes from, man. All right, Esau did that. All right, so you got the Jakes over here, then you got Gad on this side, so-called Native American. All right, this is what Satan does, man. He turned everything upside down, like something wrong with you. Really, is something wrong with him. All right, so right here you got Manasseh. Right here, then you got the Israelites in the Philippines, so-called Negritos. All right, what's that Puck? She is getting too feeble to hold them. I think that's talking about they're like the Queen of England, something like that. I don't know. All right, you see right here all right. And see, the Most High put the spirit on Esau to do this. And it's saying to expose Esau and tell you the truth of these, how the original, in this case, the original, the Israelites over there, Filipinos looked alike, man. All right. It also proved that what? They are the Israelites, right? That the Bible speaks of the white man's burden. You gonna have a burden, all right, in the kingdom, and you ain't white, you're red. All right. So this how these people, this how they looked, man. They looked similar to their Judaic brethren, man. Over here in the United States. All right. Here right here, you got the race mixing. Also, Japan went over there too and mixed in with the Israelites and Philippines. The Negrito, the people, they was already so-called mixed. All right. Yeah, they make fun of our people, man. Puerto Rico, Cuba, right? Cause they been colonized. Right here, that's the little guy right here. That's the dark skinned savage Philippines. All right, that's how Esau felt, man. Look how proud he looked, man. I'm proud. They proud, man. All right, just go to scriptures that the stranger should get up and thou should come down very low. All three of these are Israelites. They've been conquered. All right. Go another picture right here. Hooray for the 4th of July, but coming Independence Day, right? They celebrate them being conquered. All right, so right here, that's Hawaii. There's another dark nation, Japhet. Like I said, there's like some on them. All right, then you got Cuba right here. I believe. What is that? That's the Philippines. Yeah, I see it on here. All right. Let's see. Philippine American War poster. Right. You always seen these dark skinned men. All right. See, though they look mixed, you can still see things. All right. Let's see right here. This is the Senate Philippine bill offers great inducement to the bad Filipinos. See how they got him all, his hair all messed up, everything. The good Filipino look, they all light skinned, their hair pressed is fried. Right? Peace, land of peace, public improvements, education, prosperity. Bad Filipinos. So the bad Filipinos are the ones that rebel. The good ones are the ones that comply to Esau. You see it right here, right? See how they mark our people, man. Let's see, let's look at some more. All right. Let's see it right here, man. See, he was going at Uncle Sam and Beehive, all right? So I guess he's saving Jake from themselves in the Philippines, no devil. All right, this is how they mock our people. All right. so you know, I'm gonna end this and hope you've been edified and shalom.